You've got the best service in the world and you're going to the best locations, you know, they weren't scripted, they just happened. And every now and again you'd run into someone and say, "You changed my life." I went to a screening such and such and I realised the world was a big oyster waiting for me to go and explore it, and it was your images that got me going.
There's a story I've probably been trying to tell a lot of times. I probably tried to tell it in the Michael Paterson story, that surfing's much more than just this kind of rah-rah, hit the lip, aggressive, macho, commercial kind of thing. And so I saw it as an opportunity to kind of tell that story of that early surfing exploration, connection with country, not working for the man, busting out of the cities, which were intensely conservative at the time. And so that's a kind of story that I'm trying to tell. And I just saw it as an opportunity, that this material would be an opportunity to bring people back in through that nostalgia. Because of the pandemic and we kept getting halted in making our film, we just kept scanning, so that the archive in a way has taken this whole life of its own that's much bigger than it ever was originally going to be. And that's where, you know, I guess Murray came along and we decided to turn it into these live shows.
The quality and, you know, scope of Jolyon's archive gives the whole band a platform to respond intuitively and emotionally, rather than just go and sit statically and watch a film. The live music turns it into an event and a performance rather than a projection.
For me, there's this connection between then and now, and we bring that into this kind of arena and it gets reinvented and reconnected with the modern day. So we're kind of creating a new, and you're a part of something, you know, you're part of something that's alive.